Hello everybody, Shadow SP here. We are back playing more Yggdra Union. Last time we rescued a woman from a tower and fought a really strong Valkyrie. This time we're actually back to normal strategy gameplay. So let's see how things go at Amatorium Square. Yggdra was nowhere to be found in the prison tower, and the infiltration seemed to have been a waste of time. A bit on the nose. With no success in the prison tower, the royal army decided instead to concentrate on Castle Corona, where the Emperor Bokassa had sequestered himself. To reach the castle, they had to pass through Amatorium Square, which was being protected by the astral fencer Russell and Inzaghi's mercenary crew. Bunch of sword units against my army that has 2 lance units. I like my chances. Just as I thought. It's that loser mercenary, and the astral fencer Russell is here with them. We'll have to take them out. That's a lie. Alright. So let's check our map real quick. Okay, so everything is fort, so we're looking at, once again, permanent minus 40% morale penalty, morale damage penalty, I should say. Which is annoying. It really is. Alright, so the enemy has 2 different squads, Russell's squad and Inzaghi's squad. You've got to be real careful of Russell's squad if you're using equipment. So Durant has equipment and Nietzsche has equipment. Nietzsche is especially vulnerable because of her low gen. Because the Russell squad has item break as their card. The other 2, you know, Roswell and Millinor, we have no problems. Millinor is 1 small star away from maxing tech. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what you generally expect to see from Millinor at this stage in the game. He's gonna eat up so many MVP bonuses. He's just gonna have his stats. I mean, what are you gonna do? All right, we pick everybody. That's how this game works right now. We're gonna pick Steel. We're gonna pick Shield Barrier. We're gonna pick Gravity Chaos. Those are our big 3. After that, let's go ahead and pick up Sanctuary, Banshee's Cry, probably Flame. Revolution is okay. Probably pick up Blizzard, take advantage of the Ice Javelin. Could use Mind Change, that'd be okay, I guess. Trying to think. There's no way that all these cards are relevant. So I guess we pick Chariot for the movement, Bloody Claw for the movement, and Mind Change. We could pick like Necrogate for movement, but Necrogate is a terrible card. So. Alright, let's get to it. Nice job making it inside the castle walls. It's pretty impressive, huh, Russell? Says nothing. Well, we've got a job to do, so let's get to it. Alright. So, looking at this, I'm seeing that the only female units are these 2 assassins, so we have to be kind of careful with like enemies getting stuck in weird places. Like if an enemy stops on this square, they can't union with anything. Alright, so let's make sure that we stop here first. And that means we have to put Nietzsche there. This is Inzagi's squad. There's only one fencer that's not the boss's. So this guy, if he's in a union with Russell's team, gets to use item break. Inzagi, if he's in a union with Russell, can use item break. So, okay. Let's check out their items. So, Inzagi has the criticalizer. If you'll recall, we had a problem with a weapon like this back in the day. And Russell has a weapon with heavy counter percent up, which is really hard to quantify. It just means that he has a higher chance of dealing really high, dealing heavy counter, meaning I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he eliminates all but the head with his counter. Yeah, so this is kind of a straightforward chapter if you take it at face value, but it's not actually a straightforward chapter if you're trying not to do stupid things. 5, 6. So 6 would put Nietzsche here, and we'd need to go 7, 8, 9 to get Roswell into position to include Millinor in the Union. We don't want to use Gravity Chaos yet. So I believe that we are either going to use Steel? Yeah, I think we use Steel just to get people into position. Like, it doesn't feel great, but yeah, there's not really much alternative. We need to be able to get our guys into fighting position. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that then. So let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could Gravity Chaos. No, that's it. We could Gravity Chaos. Like that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so looking here, we're actually in a funny position. I believe, the best thing to do would be to take out the assassins if we can. So what does this put? Hold on. We really don't want to end up fighting Inzagi if we can avoid it. But he exists on this map, so it's going to be hard to do that. So if we were to put Roswell in, Roswell would go up against the Axe Fighter, which would put Millinor against the second Knight, which is better for it. And then Nietzsche against the Assassin. That's actually totally fine. Like, the sketchiest fight is Nietzsche against the first Knight, and that's really not that big a deal. And the one problem that really exists with Gravity Chaos as a card is because it's Axe Ace, it means you fight with Millinor. So it's really hard to get other people MVP bonuses. It's not relevant, because you don't really need the MVP bonuses to beat the game, but it does mean your units won't be as strong, except for Millinor. We're going to go immediately passive, so we can charge up for Nietzsche to fighting the Knight to get Gravity Chaos inflicted on him. We also have to keep in mind the charging up of Banshee's Cry, which is very relevant for us. Okay, here we go. good. If we go aggressive here, yeah, we can finish it off, and then we can use Gravity Chaos to cancel Banshee's Cry with Roswell's turn. Yeah, if it weren't for these forts, these enemies would all be taken out on this charge. Why am I charging? That's completely pointless. I mean, it doesn't matter, but, you know. Okay, so Banshee's Cry doesn't really affect Roswell that much, but even with us being at 1 attack, we still want to cancel it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Because we always want to be inflicting Gravity Chaos if we can. And we're going to charge up a little bit. Not a ton, because Millinor starts with a ton of gauge. Because of his 5 tech. I mean, that's how it is. That's how it is. Alright, so Roswell doing just fine. Ability difference on Roswell is, you know, it's suspect, but... What are you going to do? Alright. So let's go ahead and get Gravity Chaos on this knight. Then we'll go passive a little bit so we can get Nietzsche to get Gravity Chaos on the Assassin. Yeah, we are still in the 3-tech sweet spot. I mean, 3-tech in this game is generally the sweet spot in terms of being able to actually inflict ailments and have your stuff go through. Like, it doesn't necessarily work against bosses, but against normal enemies, 3-tech is usually where you want to be for most of the game. Alright. Ready to deal 0 damage. I know I am. Still worth it. But yeah, if assassins weren't immune to dark, this would take the enemy down to 1. I don't think there's really anything we can do to stop Banshee's Cry, and I don't want to charge all the way back up. I really don't. So we're just gonna deal with having a lower than normal ability difference. At least the enemy is an assassin, and they have really terrible gen, so we don't have to worry so much about that. Like, we'll go from a 20% to a 0, if I'm remembering correctly. Go team. That's right, Nietzsche. Go team. So yeah, we just keep going absolutely wild with Gravity Chaos, because, I mean, what else are we gonna do? It's the best card in the game. Alright, so Inzagi's true. Yeah, we're gonna end up fighting Inzagi, I think. Which is, you know, suboptimal, but that's how it goes. Alright, so this guy is worthless. We're at the bandits up against Nietzsche. The forecast says that Nietzsche will lose. I don't think that that's true because of the Gravity Chaos. But this is our first turn to really actually wipe out enemies, which is important. We need to actually get enemies off the map. Because they are taking space that we need to occupy. Alright, so this should take him down to 3. He's already under Gravity Chaos, so the effect doesn't actually do anything. Because he's slowed, we're pretty confident in charging up for the next fight. I think I actually want... No, it doesn't matter. Actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna say I want this guy to use Banshee's Cry, but if he does, and we beat him, then the enemy just starts in rage anyway. It doesn't matter. Nietzsche is at a high enough, or this guy is at a low enough morale total that Nietzsche can finish him off with 1 attack. Alright, if we get crit, we get crit. What can you say? When the opponent has 50% crit rate, you can't do anything about that. Nah, do your thing, Inzaghi. I got you. I know what you're doing. I mean, and he's not under Gravity Chaos, so he's just doing full-on normal damage. Like, it's pretty hard to lose after you get crit, so, you know, what are you gonna do? At least his card is kind of weak. Still take a little bit of damage. I mean, it's how it is. You're gonna take damage on you're probably going to take damage on every map, just in general. Especially ones where your opponent has a high crit rate. Alright. So we take down the Knight. And last is Nietzsche against an Axe Fighter. I think we actually really do want to have a positive ability difference for this one. So I'm gonna charge back up. Because I'm pretty sure that I can't race Banshee's Cry coming out. So I'm just gonna need to cancel it. And when I can't race it, I would need to beat him with at least 2 units to deal damage with Banshee's Cry active. If I get rid of Banshee's Cry, I don't need any units to deal damage because the ability difference handles that. I guess if we were getting super technical, the going passive or unleashing Gravity Chaos right off the bat and then going back for another one is wrong. Because he's already under Curse, it would have been better to not do that. It would have been better to kind of dance around at 100% with aggressive passive. It's fine. It really doesn't matter. Alright, so we get rid of those 4. And that leaves us with an unfortunate setup where Russell is in our sights, and we don't actually want that. Also, Roswell's in a super awkward position. We don't have any, like, gen monsters, so I think we, like, look to take a loss against Russell with Millinor, probably. So if we go into here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives us 5 and 6. We could do 6 squares to be in position to fight against these 4 guys. And they would be what? Fencer, Necromancer, Russell. So that would actually end up putting Nietzsche against Russell, which is not ideal for us. I mean, it's like we can win, but I don't love it. And then that way we put Roswell against another Necromancer. Let's see. We go Nietzsche. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could have Nietzsche here. And that puts Millinor against Russell. No, that puts Roswell against Russell. And Roswell has taken a little bit of damage, but it's not that bad. It'd be very tricky to get Millinor against Russell. Unless we were to go here, in which case that would mean the enemy union is 4. It would be Necromancer, Fencer, Necromancer, Russell, in theory. So that would mean that you'd have, if you have Millinor second, you would go against Russell. So we could go Nietzsche down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And face off against the Necromancers. But that would also give us item break, but we don't care about item break because Millinor doesn't have any items equipped. But we do care about item break in case one of these enemies dies or targets the wrong way. So if we end up... Okay, no, that's fine. We should be good. Let's use Blizzard. Feel bad about Durant because he's not involved in this fight, but we really just don't have the move to spare. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use the defeat the head strategy. Messed up a little bit, but that's okay. Yep. If I had not messed up, we would have had 2 instead of 1. It's fine. Ultimately, this is not a strong attack. We're gonna be dealing pretty low damage with this one. Alright, look, my guy, here's the thing, Millinor has 5 tech, this is not gonna end well. Say goodbye to your unit. some damage cards. I really do want... I really don't want Nietzsche to have to fight the... what do you call it? The Necromancer with all of his... with all rage and everything, but I can't really do anything about it. I can't stop it. Alright. We're gonna deal the 2 damage. We're gonna take out the head. We're gonna take him down to just his head and hopefully be able to outrace him taking down Nietzsche. Probably is the case. Ice attack up is going to help us quite a bit there. But yeah, again, damage is going to be minimal. That was not what I wanted you to do, Millenor. It really, really was not. I'll take it, but I don't like it. Actually, I'm going to go passive. And then I'm going to do nothing. I want to take some damage. At least this was with a low power card. I know it sounds... I know it sounds really dumb, being like, oh, I'm trying to save Russell's morale. Russell is recruitable. You know, if people didn't get that from rescuing his fiance last chapter, we can recruit Russell. We can't kill him if we do. If we kill him, we don't get him. And he comes with the morale that he has in this chapter. So, even though you can get card power by beating him up, not a good idea. Yeah, so if these enemies don't move, regardless of whichever one attacks Nietzsche, Millenor ends up against Russell, which is good for us. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what we would call suboptimal, but it's fine. No, don't cancel me. That's the one fear in this kind of situation, is you get canceled to oblivion. So I think we're going to actually focus more on Millenor trying to take out the Fencer than on Nietzsche trying to take out the Necromancers. Because if Millenor can take out the Fencer that is in front of Inzaghi, we can start moving toward Inzaghi. And if we can take out the Assassin that's in front of Russell, we can get to the end game of this map. Alright, let's just do one of these real quick. Take out the rest of his unit, and just start smacking. Ow. Once again, suboptimal. Still, Nietzsche is relatively fine at this. That's what I was going for. It was a little close, but it's what I was going for. Alright, so we get Diamond Dust powered up. Russell charges in with his 5 tech. 5 tech is a lot. I'm fully aware of that. And since he's countering us, we're gonna lose, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it down to a 1v1. Because Russell's gen does not keep up with his tech, just not even remotely close. Alright. It's fine to lose. I'm not really all that worried. So take 20% damage, not a big deal. Okay. Oh, they charge twice because they're both on different armies. That's brilliant. I'm so smart. Wait, why am I complimenting myself? All right. So that should be enough to take out this Spencer. And that'll let us get toward the assassins, and that would let us get toward Russell. Ow. We're just gonna go aggressive. I guess technically it would be more optimal to have Act 2 of Unleashed. I really don't care. So we're gonna have Russell against Nietzsche, but Nietzsche's gonna be Russell's using Banshee's Cry, not Item Break. It's a little awkward because we're gonna have to damage Russell a bit here. Actually, if we're at one. If we're at 1 attack, we can kind of delay for a little bit to get our unit count down. That's kind of a cute way to get around this this dealing damage thing. So now somebody wins, somebody deals damage. I think we prefer Nietzsche to win because Russell will deal more damage to Nietzsche than Nietzsche would do to Russell, I believe. It's close. The card power is a little different. Like, it doesn't really matter who wins here. Yeah, so we deal 10%, not a big deal. Alright, incoming Necromancer. Let's just go ahead and activate Blizzard. We're taking we have been doing everything we can to take advantage of the Ice Javelin on Nietzsche. It's not worked out super well on this map, but it has worked out super well in the past, so I'm totally fine with it. And we have one more map of Ice Javelin shenanigans before it's gone. Alright, so get beaten. So we're gonna go Sanctuary. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm pretty sure there's an item here. And then that leaves us with 5, 6 when this assassin goes down. Okay. Alright, that should work. You're so stubborn. Me? I'm nothing compared to you guys. Give it up already. Alright, Amatorium Square. Grab the Armory key. We need to have 1-2 movement. Alright, so charging here is bad. Charging here, we get to see a lot more combat. Puts Millinor up against Russell again, which is bad for damage sake, but we can deal with that. We have Sanctuary active, so we should win every single clash. And unlike Russell, we are totally fine with damaging Inzaghi. So, well, yeah. I'm just thinking about, Millinor has 5 tech, so he will literally recover his entire unit every time he uses Sanctuary. It's pretty good. Alright, and that's how we get a 6-0 against Inzaghi. That's the maximum power we can get on the Sanctuary card from him, which is pretty good. Alright, we'll go ahead and charge up with Millinor because we are not worried about the Assassin. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of aggression. Because we're charging Inzaghi, the card active is Banshee's Cry. So we're going to want to be ready to use Sanctuary with Nietzsche during Banshee's Cry. I don't know if that's necessary. We'll find out. It's not completely unnecessary. So Nietzsche has 3 tech. We actually want to delay using Banshee's Cry until we have 3 units. Or until we have 2 units. Or when we are about to win. Let's go ahead and use it now. Oh, we're in the... right. We got the Banshee's Cry effect on us, so our unit's all dark. Alright, so... heal back up to 5. Get our attack back. If we'd waited for like half a second, we would have done better. Feels bad, but that's how it is. We're not actually trying to kill all enemies on this map. That's not the objective. Millinor, my guy, you've got to stop critting. I'm not doing anything, so I'm trying to take as much damage as possible. And then Nietzsche is going to be at a 4, battle penalty, so she's at 4. She can deal... she can heal 3, so she can heal all the way back up to full. So we're going to want to be planning around that. We want to use Sanctuary to cancel Banshee's Cry, and then we'll charge right back up for another Sanctuary. We're going to lose the 4th unit almost immediately. This is fine. We're doing fine. Then we go aggressive. We're trying to take out the guy as fast as we can to avoid further complications. Alright. Good job, Nietzsche. Good job. And we get a level. Good level, too. Alright. So, we have successfully opened up a path to Russell. This is important, because going here ends the map. What? She's... Russell, I'm free now. So I see. I have nothing more to fear from the Empire. Hey, Russell! What are you talking about? I'm defecting, as of now. Why you? How can you betray me like that? I'll... Do you need proof? Here, let me show you. Ah! You traitor! Damn it, I... Win. So you don't get the criticalizer unless you defeat Inzaghi, but it's really not that great of an item. It's a 1-map, 50% crit rate. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. It's better to, you know, focus on Russell. Russell's more important. Warriors of the Royal Army, I shall lend you my sword. The other outcome of this map is you just kill both of them. Well, anyway. We've finished them off. Our next destination is Castle Corona. Oh wow, look, Millinor got MVP. Millinor with +2 attack. Doesn't need it, but he got it. Russell! Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. Flown, I'm sorry. You must have been so worried. These people saved me. I owe you for saving my fiancé. I won't ask you to forgive me. What's done is done. But, if you can trust me, I'd like to fight beside you. The Lady Flown has told us everything. Esquire Russell. Your help would be invaluable. We gladly accept. Welcome to the Liberation Army, Mr. Astral Fencer. It's an honor to serve with you all. And we win. It's been a while since we got a +2 MVP bonus. It wasn't useful, but it has been a while since we've seen it. Alright. So we didn't lose that much morale, which is good, because, you know, we liked not losing morale. Morale is bad to lose. So, and the map went okay. I think there might have been some items or something that I missed, but whatever. Again, this isn't a collection run. This is just a play the game run. I'm relying on my memory and not looking at any tile guides and not retrying maps unless I fail, that kind of thing. So yeah. We're just playing through very casually. All right. So without any further ado, then this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing off.